Hey y'all, this is Jill and I'm here tonight. I just had a few people in my parties that were asking about our Rockcrok everyday pan and what you can use this for. So tonight I'm making a enchilada casserole, a chicken enchilada casserole, and I'm going to layer it in here just like you would like in a lasagna or something like that. I have already mixed up my meat mixture, which is chicken. Basically what I did was I just microwaved some chicken tenderloins, chopped them up with our chopper, and then I chopped up some green onions, and then a can of green chilies, mild green chilies chopped up in here, sour cream, and then a Monterey Jack blend cheese. And so basically it makes enough. If you're going to make regular enchiladas and roll them up, it makes probably 10 or 12. If you're going to layer it in this casserole, basically you just layer it until you're out of mixture. And I use flour tortillas. You can use corn or a white corn or yellow corn, whatever your preference is. But my husband and I prefer flour. So our everyday Rockcrok pan comes with a beautiful lid. You can use this pan for everything, and that's why it's called an everyday pan. I make soups in it, I roast chickens in it, I put it on my barbecue with baked beans in it, I make lasagna in it, and you can use this guy everywhere. You can use him on stovetops, any stovetop. You can use him on a barbecue grill. You can use him in a microwave. He can go in the refrigerator, he can go in the freezer, but if you do put him in the refrigerator and the freezer, please let it come to full room temperature before you put it in a hot oven or on a grill, otherwise it will break most likely. So, and before you put it in the refrigerator, if you take it out of the oven and you've had dinner and you just want to put the lid on it, put it in the refrigerator and store it in this unit, you can do that, but let it cool completely. We don't want any damage to come to your pots. They're very expensive, and you can definitely get these guys 60% off in August if you host a party this month. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to spritz this pan. These are naturally non-stick, but I always just spritz them because that's how I cook. So I'm using our oil spritzer here. You just pump it a few times. You can see how much oil you have in it. I've got olive oil in here, and I'm just gonna spray it. You never, ever, and I can stress this, can't stress this enough, use PAM or any kind of canned non-stick sprays in any of our cookware. It builds up like a silicone buildup on your pans and your stones and everything, and it'll ruin your non-stick finish. And it will not be warranted if you use that on there, because it is in all the use and care of all of our pots and pans, all of our stoneware, all of our Rockcroks, all of our baking pans, everything. So we start off with just a few, we've got some flour tortillas here. I'm just going to lay one in the bottom. It's almost perfect for, I think these are 10-inch ones. And 8-inch, they're 8-inch. And I always use the non-carb or low-carb ones, which are only 4 grams of net carbs. That's what I use for ours. And then I'm just going to take and put a spoonful in here and just kind of spread it around. You can see, just going to spread it around a little bit. And then, oh, I have to get the cheese out. Hang on. We do have a fantastic grater, but when I'm kind of in a hurry in the evenings, I like convenience a little bit more than not having it. So, and then I'm going to just drizzle some green chili enchilada sauce on the top of that. And I'm going to layer another layer. And I'm just going to do this until all of my mixture is gone. This is our small scraper, spoon and scraper, so serve and scraper, I guess is what it's called. It's really nice. It gives you kind of a spoon type, rather than just a regular spatula. It gives you a little bit of way to spoon it in there a little bit better. And then you just do this like you do lasagna, just a layer at a time. And a little more enchilada sauce. And you can put more or less of whatever you want on here. You know, it's a personal cooking is really a personal preference. Everybody has their tricks and hacks and things that they do and what they like and what they don't like. And that's what's so great about cooking. It is, you know, easy peasy to do. A little bit more green chili. I don't put an overlot of that because my husband has, he doesn't really care for it that much. I mean, he likes it, but it gives him indigestion. So we try to limit as much as possible. Since it already has quite a few green chilies in the mixture, you know, we just don't use as much of the green chili sauce. We're almost done here. Oops. Missing a step. It's real life, folks, real life. And so, you know, that's why we get on here and we do our little lives and videos and things. And, you know, we're pampered. We're not perfect. That's what we like to say. You know, we're just like everybody else in the kitchen. We just do our thing, just like everybody else. And we're pampered, not perfect. Because nobody's perfect in the kitchen, and I'll guarantee you that. I've met many Thanksgivings that I cooked and Christmases where, you know, mistakes happen. That's just how it works. And you just don't need to get upset about it because you're pampered, not perfect. And that's our beautiful green chili casserole. I'm going to put the lid on this, and I'm going to put it in the oven on 375, and I'm going to cook it for about 45 minutes or so, checking it to make sure it doesn't burn. But with the lid on, the cheese and stuff won't burn. It'll just melt nicely. Then right before you take it out, you can take the lid off and brown the top if that's what you want. So thanks so much for joining me today, and I will talk to you all soon. Have a great day.